Good morning, traders. It is 9/27, November 19th, Thursday, and I'm about to take a trade here at the open on FENG. This is live. I meant to start the video a little bit earlier because I wanted to say thank you to all the new subs. I made a video, like a 100 subscriber special that I released on Monday. Here it is Thursday. I'm already up 10 subs since then, so thank you guys for that. The views, I'm getting around 300 now every 2 days, and that's much higher than I used to, so I appreciate it. And I made a video earlier this morning. I took a trade around 4 a.m. on DKN, and you can see how it went here. And yeah, so just remember every single morning before you take a trade to restart your computer, reboot it, because the the computer, I guess, like the cache could get backed up, or temporary files backed up with stuff and cause the computer to run slower. I don't know all the ins and outs of that, but basically, run a disk cleanup or at least restart your computer, or do both. So this is the only one I'm really watching. I did have NAKD, but I don't really like the way that looks. And looking to take a trade, like not right at the open, but possibly while the 1 minute candle's forming, like toward the end of it, or for the break of the high of the 1 minute candle. Otherwise, if this thing sells off, then I'll be looking to take a reversal. And I'm going to be using my hotkeys more than likely to get in, because these things just move way too fast. Sometimes, I get a little bit of a high fill, but I think if I was trying to put in an order, I would just miss it altogether. So I think the hotkeys are the way to go. So we got about 20 seconds to the bell. As always, I'll put timestamps in my first comment on this video so you can go right to the trade. You can see I'm trading with 8% share size. I'll talk about that in a second. So the market is open. All right, so there's the little flush down. So what's the high of this candle? 246. I think if I see 247, I'll take a trade. Especially if this thing only comes down to like 240, then it's a nice tight stop. There's a nice support level at 238, so that's only like a 9-cent spread there, so that's a pretty comfortable risk. Just waiting for the buyers to step up. This is most likely profit taking. Just want to change my scale here. I like to watch both the 1 minute and 5 minute chart, because sometimes I notice the 1 minute chart doesn't always respond. So it looks like we're going to be looking for a reversal play, more than likely. Let's see if that 238 level holds. So it just broke through support. These are all people from the pre-market just taking profits, and people that have been holding this thing for days. But look how high this thing gapped up. I mean, it's bound to reverse and move up. I just have to keep an eye on the high of each candle and keep an eye on the size of each candle, because the size can be deceiving. It's, look at the price ranges. These look like huge candles, but the spread is only like 5 cents. So if this thing hits 243, probably going to take a trade, and I'll put my stop at 236. Here we go. Getting ready to get in. There we go. All right, so I got in and it's starting to flush down, but I'm going to stay until it hits 246. I'm going to sell half there. Now I have to sell the rest if it comes back down to my entry at 243. Sell half there again. Now I only have 2 shares that I will sell if it comes back down to 243. Otherwise, I'm going to hold and play the bottom of each 1 minute candle. As soon as I see 243 or less, I got to get out. Okay, I hit the sell all. Felt like I hit it twice, but so anyway, I'm not sure that I want to take. I allow myself now to take 2 trades, but that thing failed pretty hard. I don't really like the way this candle formed, so I think I'm just going to walk away from this one. Probably just still, people that didn't get out. I mean, look at that flush, man. Wow. Good thing I got out, right, guys? So you got to have a plan. And, one thing I like about making these videos is that it forces me to talk through my plan before things happen, so that when something happens, I already know what to do. I don't have to think about it. I just react. And that's what you want when you're doing these quick scalps. You can't be, just going, oh, wow, things are going in my favor. This is great. And well, what happens if they reverse? Did you think about that? Or are you going to be stuck in a flush like this going, oh, crap, what do I do next? So the only thing that might be playable now is after a small candle, not like this one, is if this thing like continues down and does like another reversal, basically like my original trade. So I'm just going to keep an eye on this for a little longer. Essentially what I got into there was like a fake reversal, but I still made some profit. We'll look and see how much. I know it wasn't a lot, but it should still be a green trade. And again, it's just practicing my strategy. Okay, the high of that candle is 232. So if it breaks the high, if I see 233, I could get in, and my stop would be 225, which is an 8-cent stop. Let me get rid of this line. Well, no, that's probably good to keep just for reference. 233 is where we're looking to get in for the reversal. And we're out at 225 if it goes against us. 233. It's going. Man, it's like everyone's waiting for 233. Popped up for a second. All right, I'm in. I'm going to keep the stop at 225. Still low there, 227. I think I'm going to get stopped out on this one. I mean, we're kind of getting higher lows, so that's nice. But this big engulfing candle, this is kind of like a reverse 4-bar play setup, essentially. So if this thing breaks this level, it's going to go in the wrong direction. So as soon as I see 225, I got to get out. I can get out there. see what happens. So I probably just gave back all the profit on the first trade. It might be red, but you know, it looked like a decent reversal setup to me. But I don't know. You guys let me know. Obviously, it looks like I'm trading against the trend there because I mean, that's what a reversal play is. You're trying to catch a move back to the upside. But the overall trend I'm trading with, because this thing gapped up, right? So the overall trend is up. So, you know, everything isn't always what it seems. But that's it. That's my 2 trades for that session. And, you know, the nice thing about limiting your number of trades is then you can't FOMO trade afterwards. So I'm not worried about what happened or what's going to happen next because I'm done. So let's see, Feng down 37 cents on. Yeah, so that kind of sucks because I know I was in the green on it. This is not a day trade, just so you know. These are DG and SPLG are long-term investments, so they fluctuate, and these go red and green every day. DNK was my trade in the pre-market, and I have a video for that you can check out. So it's up 11 cents on that, but down 37 cents on FENG. So it looks like I'm down 26 cents for the day. So not terrible. And you see my buying power here is up from where it was yesterday quite a bit because I deposited $50 in the account because I want to take 8% position size on each trade. So yeah, so that's it. I'll probably I don't have my spreadsheet up right now, and I'll open it up later and show you guys the deal, like on my aftermarket trade, what's going on. So I should be, as long as there is an opportunity in the aftermarket, I should be taking a trade, and I'll most likely be able to videotape it because my meeting ends like usually right before the market opens on Thursday. So I should see you guys there. So unfortunately we had a red trade, but let's just look really quick if you want to hang around a little bit longer, just at the fills. And maybe you can figure out how much. I know I wasn't up a lot on the that first trade. Yeah, so you see, I only made it didn't pop much, so that was only 2 cents times 3 shares, 6 cents. So really 4 cents profit there. And then the next one was 5 cents minus 2, 3, so 7 cents. And then the last one was only 1 cent on 2 shares, so 2 cents, so that's a break even. So I was only up 7 cents on that first trade. So the second trade must have been like a 42-cent loss overall, something like that. Or hold on, 44 cents. So anyway, yeah, so you can't win them all. In the moment, I was thinking that would be like a good reversal, but looking back, you always have a clear, hindsight is 20/20, and I mean, it still could have reversed. You could kind of argue your trades all day long after you've taken them. That could have been a reversal, but I see this pattern a lot, and where you have like a big, huge red candle, and then it kind of does a little pullback, and then it just continues on to the downside. The pattern that seems to be more true for a reversal is after a big red candle, then you have like a smaller red candle, and even smaller, or at least one smaller red candle, and then it starts to reverse. So this overall pattern wasn't too hot. But I want to say, like, at one point, the way the candles printed when I was in the trade, you guys have to run the video back, but I thought that this was a double bottom here, but it doesn't look like it was. I mean, it's close to one. So anyway, this thing is just in a downtrend now for sure. Once I see like one pullback and then it goes back to the downside, then the downtrend is confirmed. And this reminds me of a trade I took a couple of weeks ago. Kind of the same thing happened, but you really don't know. Is it going to reverse, or is it a downtrend until this one forms? So, and then the problem with waiting, to see what it does here is you might miss the reversal. So sometimes you have to take a chance and just know where your stop loss is, and if you're willing to take that loss. So anyway, that's it for today, for now, and I'll see you guys later in the aftermarket. I hope you guys are doing well and trading well and following your rules. Take care.